I've had such a great experience here at Mayo Clinic just because, it's a wonderful place and they have saved my life. Just, I can't believe, what's gone on. It started August 18th of 2007. I was actually here in town in Rochester, and that's the first thing that saved my life. I woke up with a headache that morning and just felt like I had the flu, no big deal. By early afternoon, I started having some discoloration on my right leg and some black spots, specks, and an incredible amount of pain. So they finally convinced me to go to the emergency room about middle of the afternoon. So I went and walked in with a blood pressure of 50/30 at that time, and they were just amazed I walked in. But from there, things progressed rapidly. They immediately took me back and started working to try to figure out what was going on with me. They spent the entire night. He came in the next morning and actually gave me what was going on. He said, he goes, I need to take you to surgery, and I'm going to do one of two things. He goes, since it was focused on my right leg, he said, I'm either going to do biopsies on your leg, or he said, I'm going to take your leg off your hip to save your life. He told me we needed to go to surgery, and I said, that's fine, let's go. I did not have time to think about what was happening. All I asked for was prayer. I guess during that week, it took a couple days, they got the diagnosis officially, and it was I had sepsis, I had DIC, and I had the most rare thing. It was called purpura fulminans, and it's something now that I found out from that they gave me really less than a 5% chance of living from that. So again, thank God I was here in town, because if I had been anywhere else, I know that they would never have diagnosed what was going on. And they were able to give me a medicine that the option was very expensive, and it had horrible side effects, but at the time there was no choice. My family had to make that decision and go ahead and give it to me. Evidently I was in complete kidney failure, lung failure, heart failure. They were doing everything they could to save my life except CPR. And they said that wouldn't have done anything at the time. So as soon as they gave me the medicine, within just a couple days I started to turn around. I had to have a right below knee amputation. They had given me that choice about 2.5, 3 months after I went into the hospital. They said that they could try to fix my foot, but they weren't sure that I was going to have very much use of it. I did receive my prosthesis. Had it for a couple months, but unfortunately my leg broke down in some spots, and I ended up having to stop the use of the prosthesis about 2 years ago, actually Christmas of 2008. So since then now, we've been battling. I've been working with the Wound Care Center, which is they're incredible. They have so many resources available to them, and I think that's the biggest thing about being here, is that the resources are here. Everything that they do is they develop things specifically for the clinic. I've been doing great. Been trying to get it to heal, and I come to the Mayo Clinic, I think every week since I got out of the hospital, pretty much since the amputation for sure. I can't imagine living anywhere else and not having the Mayo Clinic here, available to me. Like I said, initially they saved my life, and the doctors here, Dr. Craig Daniels was one that was on the service right away, and he was just, I guess he was amazing. He did everything he could think of doing. They told my family, like I said initially, there was no hope probably that I would live, but they continued to fight, as did my body. I really am looking forward. I can't wait to get the prosthesis. I've had some great reports lately. They're doing a skin graft now process, and I'm on week 5 of 8 treatments. I've learned a lot. I'll admit that. I have definitely learned a lot on the medical side that I never thought I'd have to learn. But that's, again, working with the doctors. They're very good about, helping to explain things and helping you find the resources that you need to understand what's going on with you. They don't leave you out in the dark, out in the cold by yourself. They work very well with you and, give you some of the options and help you make that decision. I can't say enough about this place and just the incredible amount of support you receive from them, and I'm so glad that I was here in town when I got sick, if I had to get sick, and saved my life, and I'm so excited about the future. I have a new motto for this new year. New year, new skin, new leg.